to NATO's use, which should be included in this category?
Well, I think it's quite simple, really. It's expected that the ordinary member of the public will look at these tall pink blocks, USSR, and the low blue blocks, NATO, and come to the conclusion that NATO is miles behind the USSR. But this is only one category of weapons, and so this is an extremely dishonest presentation.
And then when I look and see that on the NATO side they have referred to just 2 types of aircraft, when in fact based in Western Europe there are half a dozen types which are capable of dropping nuclear weapons on the Soviet Union, then this really does become rather a worthless piece of advertising. I regard this as quite low-quality propaganda.
The brochure also says nuclear weapons have been stored in this country for many years, and at no time has one been involved in an accident. In July 1956, a United States B-47 crashed into an atomic bomb store at Lakenheath Base in Suffolk. Roads jammed with people escaping in panic from the base. President Eisenhower ordered all mention of nuclear weapons cut from the accident report at the time. 23 years later, a retired American general said that part of eastern England almost became an atomic desert. Today, nothing has changed at Lakenheath. It is still a nuclear base.
It also says there's been no leak of radiation. Not far from where we're standing is Aldermaston, where there have been leaks of radiation, and where indeed 70 people are known to be contaminated as a result of working on nuclear warheads.
We can't use that cruise missile in the United States. We can only use the land-based cruise missile in Europe. We fought World War I in Europe. We fought World War II in Europe. And most of the Americans would like to fight World War III in Europe if we have to fight another world war. The United States, for many years, really since World War II, has had this concept of a forward-based system. We want to keep a forward-based system in the United Kingdom, Europe, Southern Europe, that whole tier, so that if we do become involved in a war with the Soviets, we can fight the war there and not fight the war in the United States.
Britain has more foreign bases on its soil than most countries, all of them American and many of them Soviet nuclear targets, according to British and Soviet information. At Lakenheath, walls are 2 feet thick with special air filters to protect their American personnel from radioactive dust. Hardly any of these American bases are directly committed to the defense of Britain. Instead, they are here to provide America's front line.